Hi, friends. Host Eric here, talking with fans people. I'm not going to lie to you this time. I'm going to be completely honest. I can't sleep for shit. Oh, it's me. I don't really have a Chinese accent I could do. Singaporean, certainly not. Hey, everybody. It's B. Shahinov. How's it going, B. Shahinov? How you doing tonight, dog? I cannot sleep for shit. I can't sleep at all. I haven't slept for, I don't even know how long. I slept a little bit last night. I slept about 5 hours last night. But Hambone, you're not in these live streams often enough. I'm not gonna misrepresent anything to you, but you need to be in these live streams more frequently. We're not having enough bone of ham in our ham bone. Oh, Hambone good. You're fine. Candace indicated she wanted me to read her shit in an Asian accent, which I thought was hilarious. Ahmed Assam, are you Egyptian? No, he's Ahmed Assam. That's what his name says there. Ahmed Assam. Doesn't matter how much weed I smoke. I'm not going to sleep. Not any time soon. That's for sure. I'm just killing time until I guess I get really sleepy. I don't know. Countess One says, "That's storm outside. I have to stay in my room. Too much sugar in my tea." I want to cook. No, not that kind of cook. Why do we have to sleep? Well, normally I like sleeping. I'm excited by sleeping. Melandrix is here. That's good. You know, it's weird. I see like 4 people here at least, but it says there's only 3 people here. I think it might be lying to me again. This YouTube is constantly lying to me with its lies. You're currently on a bus journey. I'm so sorry to hear that. I talked to somebody else today who rode the bus somewhere. Sorry, I'm talking to somebody else too. My dream of typing. Who is Mrs. Dracula? Wild Child Tarot? Why do you call her Mrs. Dracula? Well, it's a coach because it's cheaper than the train. And I can read this neuropsychology book I found. What about it? My mind went from Countess to Count Dracula, therefore you are his wife. Oh, good point, Countess Melandrix, about Countess 1. You are Dracula's wife. Peter Dentici points out that it might be his neuropsychology book. He dropped it. He misplaced it someplace. Are you vegetarian? You can't be Dracula's wife. Her husband's there. It's Count Dracula. She can't be with him because she doesn't drink blood. Here's the thing, though, Countess 1. Blood is not non-vegetarian because it doesn't kill any animals. This is morbid. I guess I could take a sip from time to time. A non-lethal vampire is not guilty of any killing of animals. They're just... What, did I make a stinky face? I'm half distracted. I'm sorry. This is not my finest live stream. I am befuddled with befuddlement. I am confounded by conflation and combobulated with combobulations. The waters are quite calm at this moment. They are calm. The waters are calm. The seas are calm. The winds are blowing like yesterday's tomorrows. Why can't I sleep? Why can't I sleep? I can't sleep at all. Why can't I sleep? Because I can't sleep. Because I can't sleep at all. I would like to sleep a little bit, but I can't. I can't sleep at all. Oh, Kitty, you're so loving. You are such a lover, Kitty. What's going to make me sleep quickly? You're going to write poetry for me? Usually rubbing one out helps, Oh, beautiful beauty. You are such a kitty pageant winner. Hey, look, guys. It's Kang Krishna Sarmapagu. Okay, so anyway, I'm sorry about that. Um, I didn't mean to keep doing that. Um, but uh, hey, Winston's mom's up in the middle of the night too, I guess. Everybody is. Sorry about that, Melandrix. I was saying to Spacey earlier, this is probably why I can't sleep. Life is an adventure of endless delights. That's what it is. Life is just an adventure of endless delights. And I just can't express enough satisfaction in the universe, you know? Hello, Rachel Lapalosa. Yes, life is an adventure, a procession of endless delights. And I am so happy with the blessings of the slabs. And also, I can't sleep for shit. It's completely out of the question. I just, if I don't do this, then, I'll just be pacing around or something. Anyway, Landrick says, I've been spending less time with friends because of my new girlfriend, and I feel kind of bad. It's annoying having to make trade-off in life. Fuck your friends. Go hog wild on that shit. Where does the idea of slabs come from? Well, I used to think of them particularly as meaning slabs, the way that meanings form a slabtacular course. It's like the meanings of your life start to form these certain slopes or narratives that require you to follow the course of a narrative of some length all the way to the end, whether you want to or not, once you make certain choices. And it's like people. Okay, I agree with Hambone, actually. I think correctly. Don't fuck your friends. Fuck your girlfriend. That's what she's for. Well said, Hambone. Well said. Okay. Winston's mom is very instrumental about the whole thing. But depends how much you like her, I guess. If you don't really like her that much, then that's fine. I mean, like, how obsessed are you with her? If you're just kind of like, then don't bother. Dolan says, "What's up, pimp?" I am up like a pup who's got a cup of chup. If you ever drank a cup of chup, then you know what kind of up I am right now. Okay? It's like Peter Dentici says, it's like a night of fondue. Nobody can sleep when they're eating fondue. You just can't stop eating it all night long. It's melted cheese with pieces of bread. Pretty damn good. Slabs are made from stone. Stone is made from rock. Rock, paper, lizard, Spock. Eric's smiling tonight. I am smiling. I'm smiling because life is an endless procession of wondrous delights. And, the Slavs have been very good to me. The Slavs have my interest at heart. And so I try my best to show the Slavs a great deal of respect and not try to take credit for Slav sourced thing. Say hi, chicken pot pie. What you do? Potato stew. How you be? Split pea. Do you be like me? You got to have a repartee with chicken pot pie, chicken pot pie. A chicken pot pie, chicken pot pie. What's a cheater bus? Sweaty Chandran, Sweaty Chandran, Sweaty, Sweaty, Sweaty Chandran. That's just your polar receipt. Fuck your test. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Her name is Sweaty Chandran, and it doesn't matter. You got scammed out of $2,000? How did that happen, Kevin Chen? I'm sorry to hear that. Oh. Cheater bus. Oh, you sent the product. I'm sorry to hear that. To go downtown, have a hot dog inside of a clown's outfit. Like a clown who eats hot dogs while at work. Go ahead, be a jerk. That's dirt that you're eating. You should have a what? Chicken pot pie, chicken pot pie. Chicken pot pie, chicken pot pie. Chicken pot pie, chicken pot pie. So yeah, I was talking about Freddie Chandler and whoever asked me who I was talking about. They're like, who is the she that you're talking about with the studying thing? It was Freddie Chandler. No vegan pot pies, Freddie Chandler. You're vegan and shove it up your vegan butt. Okay? You're going to shove it up your vegan butt. You're going to take a meat suppository. Okay, Freddie Chandler? It's time for you to have a meat suppository. I prescribe meat suppositories for all the vegans around here. Can Krishna Sarmapagu? Hey, listen. Tell her she needs to take a meat suppository if she wants to do well on her test. Okay? It's the only thing that's going to help her. It really is. It really is the only thing that's going to help. It's the only thing that helps me when I'm feeling blue. The meat suppository. Oh. Jordan Peterson's brand meat suppositories. To add more meat without the need to eat. That could be their motto. To add more meat without the need to eat. Try Jordan Peterson's meat suppositories. And it doesn't say what kind of meat it is, of course. We wouldn't want that to happen. So it just says meat. Ingredients, it just says meat. Meat and suppository. Those are the two ingredients. suppository shell, whatever the shell is, they put around those capsules. Oh my God. I'm such a fucking mess. I'm a complete mess. I need some sleep or something. Oh, oh my God. What time is it? It's 3:13 in the morning. Vegan isn't sustainable with adhering to the rules. B12 is only attainable for animals. There's no plant to provide. Supplements can only derive from animals too. Um, you're not a mess, Eric. You're just having a good time with your fans and friends. I am having a good time. I did this week's pretty good. I like it. It's fine, you know. That's fine, Rachel Apollosa. Remember, you don't have any duties, you only have powers. Okay? It comes with no responsibilities, just powers. Right. Goes H to the A to the M to the B to the 1. I'm ham bone. You're gonna be there at 10:10. Take you 7 hours to get here. Tomorrow's not really a good day for you to visit, Peter Dentici. I mean, that's the sort of thing I take seriously, right? Usually I would say to you, you should just, yeah, okay, cool. See you in 7 hours. I don't know where you're coming from. 7 hours away, I guess. But tomorrow I've got these people coming in to talk to us about my mom. And I gotta also go to Kimberly's house and pick up some shit before she destroys it. I don't think she will, but you never know. I'm mostly worried about my weed plant. I really want to get my weed plant harvested at the peak of the ripeness. Okay. Okay. I need you guys to agree with me on that. Oh my God. Oh, Jesus, Eric. Eric, come on. Oh, that's right. Peter didn't teach you. You're from Santa Cruz. What's wrong with my mom? She's just a total bitch. She's like, oh my God, what a cunt. It's like, Mom, just please. She has dementia, B. Shahinov. Bone, what's your request for me? H to the A to the M to the B to the O to the N to the E. I'm ham bone. I said H to the A to the M to the B to the O to the N to the E. I'm ham bone. I said H to the A to the M to the B to the O to the N to the E to the ham bone. I just put it back, whatever. If you want it back, I put it back. Let's see. Oh yeah, world's best live stream. I really should put it back. After all, it was the world's best live stream. So it's kind of doing a disservice to have it private, you know. I'm doing the world a disservice, obviously, when I do that. And that's not fair. Okay. So, you know, there, fine. It's back again. Copy link address. Put it in the meow. Here's the meow, and here's the piow. Here's the pia. There, it's working again. HK, Eric, you're a lot braver than I am. Duper. Okay. Oh, super respect. Well, thank you, HK. What am I brave about? I don't feel that. I mean, I don't feel not brave. I don't feel afraid of much of anything, but I don't feel especially brave. Like, I'm not gonna run into a charging elephant. But thank you, HK. I appreciate it. I keep one in the junk drawer for emergencies. I'm gonna say that to the next girl I get intimate with. I am still tripping out over the genius of Eileen's comment earlier when she said one of the most genius things I've heard in a long time. When she said, "Masturbation is necrophilia when you're dead inside." I was just like, the NI is so powerful, I'd be blown away. Yeah, John, Christopher Lestone works fucking hard, okay? He's an INFP. He works while he's fucking hard. Think that's easy? Walking around with a boner all day at work? It's not easy. That was a nice crack. Dolan, I really like your question. What does chicken pot pie mean? I'll tell you the story of it. Yeah, pretty great. Pretty brilliant. What I was going to say was something super experience based and true, beyond all measure of reckoning. What does chicken pot pie mean? It means it means it means it's something I used to say to Delilah when she was a little kid. I'd say bye-bye, chicken pot pie. Say hello, raspberry roll. How do you do, potato beef stew? I'm doing fine, raspberry wine. But I ended up changing it for the song. That's what I used to say to Delilah, though, when she was a little girl. Say bye-bye, chicken pot pie. How do you do, potato beef stew? Say hello, raspberry roll. I'm doing fine, strawberry wine. You don't know how you get your hands on Adderall or some attention pill? Don't listen to Stolen Shreddy. Do the drugs. You take those drugs, all right? Take whatever drugs you want. Whatever drugs your little heart desires, okay? Shreddy Chandran? Except for crack. Don't do crack. It's a ghetto drug. Don't do opiates either. Don't do any opiates. Don't do crack. Don't do PCP. and you'll be fine. Don't shoot anything. Never inject yourself with anything. Here are the rules for safe drug use for everybody's knowledge, okay? No PCP, no injecting anything. Those are the main two rules, okay? Remember them. No PCP, no injecting anything. Now, I have other rules for myself, but those are universal rules. I would also throw in no crack in there too. Don't be silly. Hi, Eileen. I was just waxing poetic about the brilliance of your earlier statement, which still resonates to me as one of the most whammo NI things I've heard ever on the channel. Just like, boom. Masturbation is necrophilia when you're dead inside. That's just fucking pure gold. Anyway, I gotta smoke a cigarette. I'm, as I may have mentioned before, John Christopher Lestone says the best drug in the world is finding time for creativity. Yeah, it's a good enough drug, I guess. It's fine. There are other drugs too that are great. Like, speed. Speed's great. Weed. Weed's great. Mushrooms. Mushrooms are great. This is my midriff. My bare midriff. You guys getting off on my bare midriff? What do you think? Looking pretty fat, huh? Oh yeah, that's better. That's a little bit better. Yeah. And my bare midriff. We're playing midriff, Dolan. We're playing midriff. Show us your midriff. Right now, Dolan. I want to see that midriff. I'm gonna pull up my pants a little bit now. Thanks, Countess. Thanks. That's my back riff. That's my bare back riff right here. This is my midriff. And this is my back riff. My back drift. Okay. Jake Forrest. No, yeah, I'm showing everybody my midriff and my back drift. Okay? Here. One more time for those of you who missed it. Okay. And my midriff right here, my bare midriff. This is my back drift. You'll notice the lack of tramp stamp. Got no tramp stamp. There you go, Countess. There you go. I feel like a chick on the internet being told to show people my boobs. Chicks must get asked to see their boobs all the time, huh? Like, how many times a day does the average chick get sent some sort of message, who's single anyway? How many of them How many people asked him to show them their boobs every day? That's what I was getting at. If I ever had any surgery, yes. I'm going to show you a scar right here. I can barely see it. That's my appendix scar. I had my appendix taken out when I was in 5th grade. Yeah, 5th grade. Shreddy, I'm sure does. Shreddy Chandran, how many times a day do you ask to be showed for somebody to show you your boobs? Show them your boobs. No one can see the scar. See it? My hand is scarred as well. I burned it when I was a little kid. And for a while, I had webbed fingers. They did a surgery when I was 18 to unweb it. It used to be I couldn't open my hand more than about like this much. Want to see my vagine? Like that. Did I do it right, ladies? Is that how you're supposed to do it? Oh, by the way, forgot to mention, please chat amongst yourselves for a moment. I'm smoking a cigarette. Sorry for the delay. Are those shelves empty? I was cleaning some shelves. Yeah, your call is valuable to us. Please stay on the line. Well, I am in and have been in for a while now. A silly mood. I was cleaning those shelves. I got the cleaner out there and was squirting it down and cleaning up the dust. See the cleaner with some paper towels. Who started it? Peter Dennis. Peter Dentici. Why, it's for me and Peter to lay upon as we showcase our undying commitment to the world, naked as the day, covered by night with our body hair. It's beautiful, beautiful prose there, Countess. Okay, cool, Eileen. Sig does sound nice, yes. Buy a bunch of smaller shelves and put them inside a big shelf. I already have a bunch of different size shelves. I just have to move some shit and do some shit. Like, I got shelves coming out of the wazoo. I got more shelves than I know what to do with. I'm a finisher type. I'm glad you're a finisher type. Oh, sorry, I forgot to read in an Asian accent. You're right. Let me try again. It's for me and Peter to lay upon as we showcase our undying commitment to the world. Naked, like day, covered by night, with our body hair. Oh, that is so much more. Um, yeah, I have trouble doing an Asian accent, actually. It's not one I ever really do. I just say, what I do is I usually just imitate an Asian accent by saying ching chong chang, chong ching, ching ching chang chong. No, my first girlfriend was Korean. That's where I learned how to say "dambe pinan shiganida." And do you know what that means in Korean? It means it's time to smoke a cigarette. "Dambe pinan shiganida." It's a useful phrase when you're around Koreans. Don't mention that you know how to say anything in Korean, right? And then you're hanging out with some Koreans and you're in the middle of a meal or something, you go, after talking English the whole time, you go, all right, well, that may be the you got. And they'll go, bah! Like that. Do a concert in Denmark. We can provide you with sparkling water. Dolan, I would love to come to Denmark and do a concert. The notion that somebody would come, I could go play music someplace and anybody would ever go see it is astonishingly appealing to me. I just like to go to Denmark anyway. I plan to go to Norway, not super long. So I could swing by Denmark. It's like right next to Norway, isn't it? Or something? Somewhere in the vicinity of Norway. I'm pretty sure it's like goes like England, France, Sweden, Denmark, Norway, or something like that. No, Susie's in Norway. Susie and Abraham will hopefully be in Norway by that point too. Chicken pot pie. Okay. It's funny. I don't really. It's a fun song, I guess, but it's not one of my favorites at all. It's just sort of like it's a fun song. But it's been left up as a front page thing for a long time. I need to change that. I need to do all kinds of shit. I'm not doing anything right now. I'm just like doing this, you know. What am I doing right now? Is this some sort of work that I'm doing? It can't possibly be. I don't care how much I want to stretch. I don't care how much I want to stretch the meaning of the term. There is no possible way that any sane person could say that I am currently working. Now, I may be a YouTuber and I may be live streaming, but I'm just hanging out with my internet friends, killing time. You guys are doing the important work here. You guys are making sure that I don't feel lonely and sad by myself here right now. That makes you guys the important job people. Because, I'm very self-centered. And what's most important is that I not feel bad or sad or anything. So, Hey, I should alert you guys, those of you who feel like doing something naughty. There's coming up pretty soon, beginning this of October, I think the 10th or something. What is going to happen in Los Angeles? The event of the millennium. Why? Because fuck your job interview, Jake Forrest. You don't want that job anyway. The thing is, what I was saying there a second ago is something about something. I don't remember. I was shaking my head about something. Oh, I'm a mess. I am a mess. October 10th. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Hambone saving the day. High five, Hambone. We're talking about the event of a lifetime, right? So anyway, right. Guess who's going to come to Los Angeles, have an MBTI meetup. Oh, you saw it. Oh, shit. Oh, you mean, I was confused. I thought you mean she already announced it on a live stream. Okay, well, I'm telling you anyway right now, even if she has already announced it. There's going to be a Megan Laboda MBTI meetup. It's going to be, Megan's going to give a little like Q&A session. I'm going to be the moderator. I'm going to be the screen between her and the random toxic femininity sucks people who might show up or whatever, you know. So, anywho, that's going to happen. I'm going to be there. And Spacey's going to be there. Tori's going to be there. We may even have a special surprise guest there. And we'll see about that, you know. It is exciting. And I'm going to try, maybe, at the very end of the whole thing, to get just a 5-second video clip of this. Except not my brow, not my own brow. Okay? Try to make it happen. You know, if I could just get a very short video of me petting one of Megan's brows, I could check that off my bucket list. Don't tempt me. Don't tempt me to make. Hey, Jake Forrest, I would never touch your brow without permission. Okay, I'm just saying. You know, we might make it happen. The obsession with Megan's brows, Countess One, to be perfectly frank, is all a huge joke. Okay, she does have nice eyebrows, but I do not care about eyebrows that much at all. But now that I put so much energy into the joke, you know, I just, it's like I'm not a brow fetishist or something. It's just a big joke. The funny thing is, I started the joke by thinking, okay, well, what's something that nobody could care about? It's a physical thing that I could highlight, you know. What's the most like neutrally thing I could highlight? And I came up with brows. It's like, you know, well, nobody cares about that. It turns out women do care about that. So I go get their brows done and stuff. I mean, I get cutting it when it gets like all spewy. I cut mine when it gets all spewy too. That's a funny idea, Jake Forrest. So they are not, at least not all. I'm a browfinato. A browfus, brownus, a brontosaur. You're a brontosaur. I have eyebrows too, Dolan. You and me both have eyebrows. We're both rocking the brows. You have a monobrow, Hambone? Boy, you must not have an SFJ girlfriend or she'd be plucking the shit out of that. INTJs are allowed to have eyebrows too. Thanks, Winston's mom. Thanks for saying that. I saw earlier in the chat when I was outside, rewatched that live stream. You said, everybody say something nice to Eric when he comes back in. That's really nice of you. I appreciate that. Christina Forge is pretty hot. There's no disputing that. She's got a lot of things going on. Not just her brows. Remember, like all woman, she also has boobs, buttocks, and a vagina. She is not married, she's engaged. There's a difference. I was engaged to Kimberly. How did that work out? I'm not saying go after Christina Forge, but I'm just saying she's not married. Yeah, I was engaged to her. Sometime after we got engaged, at a certain point I called it off. I said, okay, this shit you pulled was too much. And I really don't like it. And I did that shit. I think so. I don't know. There's a video of it. I said, we're not engaged anymore. And then eventually it worked out well all the way down to we're not together anymore. I sure am glad to be out of that relationship. Whew. Oh. Congratulations, Freddie Chandran. Not usually. Usually INTJs do fine with the TI questions. I'll butter your brow is good. No, Freddie Chandran, you should be very flattered when people take your things. I'm always very flattered by it. When I hear somebody sort of naturally use piao or mia or something, I always feel great. It's like, that's wonderful. Hey, may I interrupt the eyebrow flow of the stream with a TI question? Is symbolic logic, like find the missing piece in the square type test, also TI? Find the missing piece in the test, in the square? I don't know what that kind of question is like. I'm not sure what that is. You're right, CJ O'Connell. You nailed it right there. I'm extremely gratified to be able to say I've seen various things that I say take on a life of their own, and I never feel offended about it. I always feel gratified. That's what living in California is like. You don't solve problems with singular functions. Yeah, you do. At least TI problems, SI problems as well. When you ask somebody to recall a bunch of specific details from their morning, for example, you were directly testing SI as a skill removed from anything else. TI, it can be directed outwardly at other people, inwardly at yourself, and there's nothing of humiliating and ridiculing and strict control. That's not TI at all. Winston's mom. That is not TI at all. Remember, TI seeks communicative uniformity more than anything else. That language be used in certain ways. Don't trust those function tests. Well, I'm not sure, Chantel Vanderleek. I don't know what kind of test you're talking about. It's absolutely not just word logic. It's any kind of synthetic logic, really, that's made out of symbols and is communicable, probably. Don't believe in those cognitive function tests. They're jam-packed full, all full of lies. Convince you that you're something when really you are nothing, or something maybe else inside. Dolan says, I'm an ENFP, but I score very high on TI. It doesn't make sense. Well, what do you mean you score high on TI? Dolan, what does that mean? Like, what kind of function test? How does it test to see if you... This is the thing, this function test. Are they really testing the function? No. Take a logic test. See how you do. Answer my TI questions. Then you'll find out how you are. I know where I am TI-wise. I know that Spacey's way better than me. I mean, not way better than me. It's just faster. Faster and can do more, and it's deeper with it. I have come to understand what it means to have tool function TI versus I'm so fucking lost right now. And you're probably more than just slow at it if you were to actually test the skill set. Dolan, if you're an ENFP, you're probably polar at it. I mean, tell me this, Dolan. Nobody else say the answer. Dolan, you tell me this as fast as you can. Who's my mother's husband's wife's mother's only daughter's only son? My mother's husband's wife's mother's only daughter's only son. Who is that? Dolan. Dolan going to tell me the answer as fast as he can. Type it fast. Type faster, type faster, type faster, type faster, Dolan. Oh, yeah. Tell me the answer. Tell me the answer. Oh, no, you lost track. You're an ENFP and you don't test well on TI. That's why those shitty ass tests are totally bullshit, confusing everybody with misinformation. They don't understand what the fuck they're testing. And I'm sorry you were misled by them. It's very unfortunate indeed. I'm here to set you free with the truth. Thanks, Jake Forrest. I appreciate your positive affirmation. I really do. You're a wonderful contributor to the community. And I rejoice in your goodness. I'm rejoiceful right now, though. So, I rejoice a lot at the moment, but still, I'm not even exaggerating. I'm rejoicing in your goodness. Let's see. I feel like I'm an ENFP right now. I think I became an ENFP today or something. Joyce, juice, and rejoice. Peter Dentist, you like my FE, don't you? Does it caress your insides and make you go weak in the knees? Correct answer, Peter Dentici, is yes. You don't feel like I'm an ENFP? I'm full of moisture. It's like I've got some sort of membrane that catches and fills up with my discharge. Can I ask another TI question? Sure, I will. Sure, I will. If some pigs have hats, and all things with hats are baseball players, and some baseball players use sunflower seeds in the dugout, then can we conclude that some pigs use sunflower seeds in the dugout? I'm going to ask this one again and repeat it. Here we go. If it is the case that some pigs have hats and all things with hats are baseball players, and some baseball players choose sunflower seeds in the dugout, can we conclude that some pigs choose sunflower seeds in the dugout? All right, I will repeat the question again because I kind of messed it up both times. If some pigs wear baseball hats, and all things with baseball hats are baseball players, and some baseball players choose seeds in the dugout, is it the case that some pigs necessarily eat sunflower seeds? So what do you think? What's the answer? Yeah, that distinction doesn't matter. I'm just saying the same thing in a different way for no reason because I don't remember exactly how I said it. Okay, Joel, and I'll repeat it. If some pigs wear hats, and all things that wear hats are baseball players, and some baseball players choose sunflower seeds, is it necessarily the case that some pigs choose sunflower seeds? If some pigs wear hats, and all things that wear hats are baseball players, and some baseball players eat sunflower seeds, we conclude that some pigs eat sunflower seeds. Shreddy Chandran, I will type you for free if you make a video, if you let me publish the video. For sure. I'm interested in typing you, and I think it would get a lot of views. I think people would want to see it. It depends on the amount of pigs. No, it doesn't. Interesting answer. Well, okay. I guess it depends on whether it's 0 pigs or more than 0 pigs. Yeah, I did say necessarily. So, but no, the answer is no, not necessarily. Because some pigs wear hats, and all things wearing hats are baseball players, that does mean that some baseball players are pigs, right? But it doesn't mean that the pigs are the ones who eat the sunflower seeds. You don't know who eats the sunflower seeds. It could be the other baseball players that aren't pigs. So the answer is no, it's invalid. That's not a valid conclusion. Hanging here, climate change is not a natural occurrence. It is anthropogenic. That is to say, initiated with human industry. However, it predates the modern industrial society substantially. Okay. The human impact on the environment in that regard. So, to a certain extent, you have a hint of rightness to what you're saying. Like, it's not just our recent shit. We changed the climate way back when we started farming. But the other thing is, it is dangerous or harmful or whatever. Okay, so it's both of those things. However, there's another important thing that you didn't say, which is also on your side, that is true, which is we shouldn't do anything about it. Okay, so I agree with you that we shouldn't try to mitigate, and we shouldn't try to we shouldn't try to mitigate the effects of climate change. Okay, we should instead adapt to the effects of climate change. Mitigating the effects of climate change is things like carbon taxes and stuff. We should not have that. To the extent that we have that kind of shit, it should be to prevent air pollution, not because of global warming. The thing is, we're not going to stop it. The best we could possibly do is slow it down a little bit, which is not even remotely worth the amount of prosperity we have to sacrifice to do that. Additionally, the only real solution to the thing is either going to be a horde solution, like a lot of little solutions, or it's going to be a black swan, which is to say a solution nobody's imagined yet that comes into play that's brand new that solves the problem. So you're absolutely right, Angantyr, that we shouldn't do anything about global warming that people generally suggest we should do, like carbon taxes and so forth. But it's absolutely not the case that that means that global warming isn't human made. It is. It's true that there are natural climate change cycles within, geological history, but current example of climate change is definitely anthropogenic. Hambo said, it's such a weird question. Some pigs can eat sunflower seeds but aren't guaranteed to. Well, it's because you go some, all, some. Some pigs wear hats. All things with hats are baseball players. Some baseball players eat sunflower seeds. No, it's not. It's not. Some pigs wear hats. You don't know how many pigs wear hats, first of all. Just some, right? No, not necessarily. Because we're asking, is it a conclusion we can necessarily draw that the sum of the pigs, the pigs that comprise some of the baseball players, that set overlaps the set of baseball players who consume sunflower seeds? There's no certainty we have to that at all. On any given baseball team, for example, there might be 3 pigs on it. There might be 3 people who eat sunflower seeds. The people who eat sunflower seeds might be the people and not the pigs. Well, it's legal to think it's a deductive reasoning problem. The answer is, do we necessarily deductively conclude it must be true if the premises are true? So remember, that's always that's what needs to be deductively valid. If the premises are true, the conclusion must be true, or that the negation of the conclusion produces a contradiction with one of the premises or multiple premises. No, it can't be that the pigs that wear hats don't play baseball, because I said all things that wear hats play baseball, are baseball players. So it can't be the case that some of the pigs that wear hats, some of the pigs that wear hats are not baseball players. They are all baseball players. All the pigs who wear hats are baseball players. But only some baseball players in general eat sunflower seeds. And we cannot conclude that those two sets necessarily overlap. Who's my dogs, bunnies, kittens, puppies, rats, hamsters, goat? It's hedgehog. It's hedgehog, I believe. Freddie Chandran, do you get how that dumbass question is not a TI question? All right, Freddie. Take me downtown. I belong in the Type Slammer. You're right. Type Police song. Oh. Yeah. Office. Again, low rank. Hi. Try as you might. Again, low rank concurrently. Theme song. Try as you might. You just can't hide. Cause you're mistyped. And I've been waiting to pull you over all night. Type Police. Type Police. Please pull that guy over. He says he's INTP, but seems extroverted sensing to me. I think he's ESFP or Type Police. I don't know about you. Type Police. Type police. Gotta go fast. You gotta go fast. You gotta go fast. Thanks, Jake Forrest. You're really good with the FE. I like you. You say nice things. Yeah, I will make some more. I have a feeling I may make some this upcoming week. I'm still wearing this shirt. Like I said, I'm a bit of a mess right now. No, I think it's cute. So really, I'm convinced. First, I fought it, but that's typical for my type. I'm an ESFP. I get fussy about everything. You're right. I was actually looking at myself in the mirror, studying some Vaultology, and Vaultology agrees with you. I'm ESFP. I'm pretty sure also that C.S. Joseph agrees with you. And he's an expert. He has a whiteboard and everything. What type is Ruddy? Everybody wants to know. What type is Ruddy? Everyone should know. Thanks, Dolan. Wow, everybody's being so nice to me. Thank you. I appreciate that. This is like, I gotta tell you, I just, I'm in a very unusual place for me right now. Well, thanks, Dolan. Everybody's being so nice to me. Fuck duality is right. Fuck duality with both my fingertips, like G. Fuck duality. Fuck it hard in the ass. Peter Gentici wants me to add Jake to the force. Have I ever talked to you, Jake? I don't even know if I've ever talked to Jake before. Where did Matthew Alster go? Yeah, where did he go? I want Matthew Alster too. Shreddy is clearly an ENTJ. Shreddy is clearly an ENTJ. Shreddy is clearly an ENTJ. Oh, yeah. Dolan says, Eric is a beautiful ESFP and has seduced me with his auxiliary FI. Thank you. Thank you for noticing that. Kan is back. Kan Krishna Samapagu. Kan Krishna Samapagu. Have you returned from your place that you went to? Kan Krishna Samapagu. Angantir wants an ENTP girl to molest him. I think I want an ENFJ girl to molest me. Excuse me, ENFJ? Kan Krishna Samapagu? Are you an ENFJ? Oh, I don't want to be molested by an INTP. I did. It's ESF. I'm so ESFP. Candace, all Candace had to say was, show me your tits. And I was just like, boom.
No, I'm just saying I'm not saying about any particular ENFJ. I'm just saying, seemed like a good type to put out there in response to whatever Hambone said. Because I don't want to be with an ENTP now that I'm a British orphan boy. Can I have some porridge, please? I'm blind. I'm a blind British orphan. I accidentally killed my parents because I was blind. My name is Open, and I'm a blind British orphan. I bought a rifle revolver, which is half rifle and half revolver, down at the store and had it fitted with blind person helping device. And then I went home and I shot each of my parents over 15 times. But, I'm blind. Obviously, it was an accident. Oh, Ben, you're not blind. Yes, I'm blind. All right, you're blind. But you didn't accidentally kill your parents. You killed them on purpose. No, it was an accident. Blind people can't commit murder. Open, you shot each of them over a dozen times with a gun. I mean, how did you even hit them? I waited till they were sitting down in their favorite chair. I knew I could hear my father's voice from across the room when he cleared his throat. Ahem, ahem. And I just opened fire. It was an accident. That's not an accident, Open. God, you totally killed them on purpose. No, I'm blind. I can't kill people on purpose. Okay. So, I'm back. Sorry. I was having fun being open. Open the. I only reloaded 3 or 4 times. Well, why did you reload it all, Open? I thought I heard them groaning. So I reloaded and accidentally shot them some more. That's not an accident. My name's Open, like the door. Like open the door. It's not Opie. God, listen, you're a blindophobe. Just because I'm blind doesn't mean I have to have a stupid name. My name's Open, like the door. Amongst other things on UX and product management, but laying out the process instead of pretending I'd understand what blind people want. I have full confidence that Eric, who's using that dangerous object as a microphone, won't burn his lips accidentally. I had to cut them up. How else was I going to fit them into the trash bin? I'm sorry, the rubbish bin. It was an accident, Mr. Bone. I'm blind and an orphan. Yeah. Oops. Copy link address. Copy link address. Don't forget to be your best in copy link address. Yo, Rachel Apalosa. That link doesn't work. Your link is broken. Okay. My moistness is kicking in. CJ O'Connell, I am glad to hear that your moistness is kicking in. You know, moisture is not all bad. There are some kinds of good moisture and some kinds of bad moisture. You don't want the kind of moisture that causes you to short out and become just, mania. Good moisture, you can live with it. It doesn't necessarily exhaust you. It doesn't necessarily make you bad. It's not poison. It's just like I'm feeling good moisture right now. It's like I'm happy to be here. And I'm happy that my stripping has given people so much pleasure. All right, that's really strange and appealing to me. We will all live in the same house. Jake and Countess and Peter Dentici are gonna live in the same house. Look at this. You know what? And you're gonna put a poster of this on your wall. Real slow. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's a hairy nipple. That's a poster for your wall right there. I'm pretty ballsy. I want to point something out, okay? It's about body image. I'm an A cup. I've always been an A cup. I have always been an A cup. And I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not embarrassed. I don't think they're too small. I don't want to get enlargement surgery. I also don't want to get smallness surgery. I'm as God meant me to be. God don't make no mistakes. Okay? So what? Hey, Alexander Cruz, come on. I'm an A cup, right? Come on. I may be small, but I'm not completely without boobs. I'm at least an A cup. Of course, Of course.
Dude, I got some fucking banana bread at work today, dude. Hell yeah. My mom told me if I wait for things, like, good things will happen to me, dude. And fucking I waited for some things and I got some banana bread at work today. So it just goes to show that waiting for things is, like, worth it. But there's a lot of bad things in this world, dude. Like fucking skunks, dude. Hell no. Scratching your eye, but it's still fucking itchy, dude. Hell no.
Okay. Vice Freddie Chandran. Uh, do you believe perfect pitch can only develop in a young mind? Interesting question, Sean Ryan Barron. I mean, Brian. Shrine, Ryan, Shrine. Yeah, I do. I mean, I put it this way. I cannot myself have perfect pitch, no matter how good my relative pitch is, no matter how much I whatever. I'll never seem to be able to get perfect pitch. So I would say you have to maybe probably be born with it. I would guess. Feeling the big chill now and channeling Jeff Goldblum. I don't know anyone who could get through the day without 2 or 3 juicy rationalizations. They're more important than sex. Not a bad guess since it's extremely difficult. Do I think it relates to cognitive functions? Probably. I would say, I mean, my guess would be an E. But I mean, I don't know. For fish, it's not. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. I wish I had perfect pitch, I guess, sort of. Thankfully, I rationalize more than I masturbate. Well, you should have said they're bonus. Thankfully, I don't masturbate as much as I rationalize, or I'd be raw like a piece of hamburger. I don't know the answer to that question. I did hazard a guess of any, but I don't know the answer to that. And I sort of retract my earlier answer. I don't know is the answer. If it relates to cognitive functions or not. I don't have anything in I about it, really. Oh, my PNP.
Oh, what a wonderful kitty friend. So good and just enjoyed my special.
I gotta pee and smoke the cigarette. Hey, do you mind? Listen, I know this is really rude of me. Just like leave in the middle of a live stream like this, but if you don't mind, could you please chat amongst yourselves? Okay. That's his mom. Don't go chasing waterfalls when you have this many and it purify. It is a good song. It is a good song. It is a good song. It's super, super good. A super, 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 super good song. Sure, Wild Child Tarot. Get a hand, reach to the right. Get a hand, reach to the left. That's pretty well in tune. I have to turn these things down. Man, yeah. I know I sound quiet for the moment. It sounds super quiet. Eric, we can't hardly hear you. I can't sleep. I eat meat. I've 2 feet. Unlike most people, I can't sleep. I live stream. People say interesting things. I can't sleep hardly at all. Let's see. What do I feel like playing? I'll play. What do I feel like playing? Oh, this thing. humanity's soul. Imagine you a future after the collapse, returning to the urgency of isolated past. Picturing community, free of metaphysics, haunting buffalo while you're picking red delicious. Knowledge of the seasons, wisdoms of old. Fires burning in the night to keep away the cold. Hostility is kept at bay. This thing's kind of flat again. I had this makeshift peg I made out of a chopstick. Doesn't work very well. Yeah, it's an original song, CJ McCollum. It's kept at bay. I gotta look at the thing. I gotta play this song properly. I can't even remember how to play it already. My freaking SI is shit, I tell you. It's absolute shit. I had to ask Spacey what a word was 3 times tonight in the car. I couldn't remember this word that I heard before from Becky, and I asked him what it was, and we figured out what it was, and I couldn't remember it. And I asked him again, and I couldn't remember it again. And then I was like, the third time, what is it again? Let's see, what's this song called? But yeah, Gobby Weatherman. All right, here's a Gobby Weatherman. You're living on a time frame I will never know. Alienation and humanity's soul. Imagine you a future after the collapse, returning to the urgency of isolated past. Picturing community, free of metaphysics, haunting buffalo while you're picking red delicious. Knowledge of the seasons, wisdoms of old. Fires burning in the night to keep away the cold. Hostility is kept at bay by what you think is in the way of life as children of the land, with an agave weatherman, imagining a history that never could have been. Imagining a history that never could have been. You lecture at the college, advancement is a sin. Lamenting disconnection in every corporate act. Asserting all your feelings and ignoring all the facts. Hostility is kept at bay by what you think is in the way of life as children of the land, with an agave weatherman. Find modernity just so banal. Wish you had been born any time but now, and your experience will run afoul of exceptions that you might allow. You visualize nobility sipping on support, or tribes of peaceful savages in beautiful comport. But few of history's people ever thusly did cavort. Life was solitary, nasty, brutish, poor, and short. Hostility is kept at bay by what you think is in the way of life as children of the land, with an agave weatherman. Then agave weatherman. Sorry, it's so early in the morning, I can't really sing it properly, so it kind of is half-assed, you know. I like playing songs. That one was a little bit more challenging than what I really feel like playing right now. I'll play something simple and easy and hopefully good. I'm gonna play this song. Every life is a time when the road splits in two. There are times, dark times, times of despair, times when it's hard to feel good. That's when I look for my sack full of solvency and that satchel of helpful goods. Satchel of helpful goods. Satchel of helpful goods. Satchel of helpful goods. Every life lived reaches an end when the road disappears. I'm there. Will there be anybody else around? Will I travel all alone? That's when I look for my sack full of solvency and that satchel filled up with home. And that satchel of nothing but bones. Satchel of helpful goods. 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 Thank you all for staying here. I appreciate your indulgence as I play a couple of songs here. I'm just in the mood to do it because I just feel super happy right now and just want to do this. And I don't know, I can't sleep and everything. So thank you for indulging me. I appreciate it. And for your kind responses, I very much appreciate that as well. Let me try another song that I know how to play well. I don't have to think too hard to work on remembering it. Let me look at the set list. I have a set list here. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I could play that. That sounds fun to play. I forget about that song, even though it's like maybe it's still even my favorite song. I don't know. This one of mine. I can't. What's that new song called? What is that new song called? With a dancing girl on it. I can't. What is that song? Oh, fuck it. I'll play this one first. Gerald has a thought. Gerald has a lot. Gerald has a plot to get to Marjorie's tater tots. He's got a good idea for an Indian business. Thinking now about what he'll call Christmas. When they hired his firm to change that name. Gerald always thought that there'd be chance enough to return to the work after rough. He'd get back to it eventually. But his visions piled up and his plans would interrupt all the work that started off so hopefully. And now mine's back on his business, thinking of changing backlist to this list. So how all of the people will shout his name. And now he understands ever more clearly now. He won't provide explanation regarding the why or the how. He'll see you, I know you, from inside your heart. Exciting, delighting, Gerald plays his part. And Gerald still knew there's too much to do. And he had dropped time in the underground. Too much to rebut. Where now and what? Too much time spent picking the skin with you. Gerald always thought they'd be chancing up to return to the work of Lazarus, but he'd get back to it eventually. And now his mind's back on his business, thinking of changing his backlist to listless. So how all the people will shout his name. Gerald has a lot. I'd be glad to take requests if anybody had one. Somebody asked, said a request. Holly Curtis says. I would love to take requests. If you got a song that I know how to play, even if it's not mine, I probably don't know how to play it if it's not mine, but I might not know how to play it if it is mine. Like there's this one I don't really know how to play. It's my song. I like it. Let's see if I can play this one. I don't know what the request was, but I'm going to try to play it. Okay. If a week from now we're an open flower and tomorrow afternoon a bee, nature would never I can't remember how to play it. Fucking goddamn it. I have to remember how to play it. Good night, everybody. A story song, please. Maybe the Blues Brothers. A story song, huh? Okay, well, let me see what sort of story song I can think of for that play. Freaking, what is that new song called that I most recently played? Made it up or whatever. Can't even remember what the new song is. It's a Dancing Girl song. Sarah's dancing song. Here it is. Feed Upon the Young. Right. I don't remember what it's called. I want to play that song. Sorry, everybody. I'm just such a terrible live streamer. Today I'm just doing a terrible, terrible job. This song. Oh, yeah. It's like I forget things so fast. Sammy has a story that need be told. This is a song for the open road, and such a thing must always do its job. She married up Jeb, turned 19, 4 kids in and 3 kids weaned, weary now and questioning the power. Agency out, faces discretion, locking in our courses, way too young. The urgency convert is really just depression, making sure those underneath them always run. Doug at 20 got bourbon fun, likewise Doug at 20 fun, and so forth well up into middle age. Well, once it seemed to set him free, he became his whole identity. Now drugs about another drunken rage. Agency out, pays his discretion, locking in our courses, way too young. The urgency convert is really just depression. They'll offer you incentives, but they haven't got a thing that's fun. Everybody's panicked about the kids. Lock them up with extra dexedrine. Mathematics to produce success, or impose more unjust duress. Agency outpaces discretion, locked in a passage, way too young. Significance is really just progression. Offer you incentives, but they haven't got a thing that's fun. Without consent, it's really just oppression. My parasites surviving on their wages earned by line. Feed their fear of dying, yeah, let's feed upon the futures of the young. I like that song. I like that song a lot. That's one of my favorite ones. Thanks, Jake Forrest. Me too. It's my newest song, and I really like it. It seems like a more professional effort of songwriting than anyone I've really done before. And I have other songs I like a lot, but as far as kind of professional style songwriting, I think that might be my best songwriting accomplishment, which is really encouraging that it's my most recent one, because it suggests I'm getting better. I have a feeling I'll be writing some songs soon. I feel the energy building up in me. I don't know why I'm not sleepy at all. Well, I mean, I gotta go smoke a cigarette. I have to smoke a cigarette. Please excuse me again. I'll probably probably drive this to a close pretty soon. I'm a mess. I'm a complete mess. Right now, I can't do anything except just ay. funny thing is that song I just played. When I let's think about it, I hear it with Spacey's voice in my head because I never really played it a lot before I got Spacey to record it. You know. This is a nightmare waiting to happen. I have over here. Got the coffee creamer. Right next to the coffee creamer, I've got the Comet. Oh man, did I disconnect? I guess I disconnected. Oops, sorry, kitty. Take one more, kitty. Limerence. Watch out, kitty. You're in my way. Is this broken right now? I think it's broken. Unable to connect to chat. Please try again later.